welcome back to What the Film. It's been a while. I was sick with pneumonia. I still have pneumonia, but I'm good enough to podcast. Ethan, how are you doing?
It's me, Ethan Kaufman. Hey, hi, hello, everybody. I'm so doing. You know, I don't have pneumonia, so I'm pretty swag right now, honestly.
Yeah, no, I wish I could be swag like you are.
Yes.
And not dread having to walk up all the stairs to my dorm because my lung capacity might not be able to take it.
Gotta get new lungs, man. That's what I've been saying.
I know, I might.
Yeah.
All right, so let's dive in because we have a lot today.
Yeah, we do.
We have a lot of juicy news. We got some juicy movies.
Yep.
And then we got a juicy 14-movie auction
So many movies.
where we get $150. This is the biggest auction we've had.
And I know what they all are. Like, this is justified having this many for this
and
month.
I think December is going to kind of be the same.
Yes.
So 2 big auctions coming up. This is the first of them. All right, so let's start off with the news. Luca Guadagnino is remaking American Psycho with Lionsgate. How are you feeling about that?
You know, as an American Psycho remake, unnecessary. No, why? Luca. That's compelling. That's compelling right there.
It's a very weird mixed bag to me where it's like American Psycho remake, like what's the point? But then Luca Guadagnino is attached to that. It's like, okay, maybe there's something here.
This must have some legs.
Exactly. Jeremy Strong is going to be in a Bruce Springsteen biopic. I'm a big Jeremy Strong guy, so I thought this was notable.
Of course, he's my number one boy.
Oh, yeah. All right, Johnny Depp. He's going to be back in a movie with Penelope Cruz, directed by Mark Webb, called The Day Drinker.
Is he the day drinker?
I figure he's the day drinker.
Oh, my gosh.
So this is going to be his biggest, like, movie back kind of in Hollywood since the whole Amber Heard situation. Yeah, pretty much. So this is kind of a big deal, I feel like. And kind of cool.
Yeah.
He's a great actor. It would be cool to have him back. That whole scandal was a bit of a mess.
Yep.
But he's a good actor.
Yes.
And finally, I almost said Jeremy Strong again. Christopher Nolan is making a period piece vampire film with Tom Holland and Matt Damon.
This is so cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
We're getting 2 period piece vampire films in back-to-back years with Sinners, with Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler. And then Nolan, it was like, I want to one-up that guy.
Yeah. And we're getting Nosferatu this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're getting back-to-back period piece vampire films.
I'm here for it.
I'm also here for it.
Yeah.
That's good. Actually, that's really cool. Vampire films are back.
I'm so curious to see what Tom Holland does with a role that actually has some meat on its bones.
Yeah. I agree. Actually, you know, now that I think about it, you could say it's actually back-to-back period piece vampire films because 2023, The Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Oh, God.
So
how far back can we go with this?
Ideally, we're getting better and better and better and better.
Yes.
Ideally.
Yes.
So I don't know if Nolan will be able to top Coogler. We'll find out.
I don't know if Coogler's going to top Eggers. That's my boy right there.
Coogler's my boy,
Okay.
as we learned from the movie tournament.
The tourney.
So, the tourney.
All right.
I rewatched Moonlight today, by the way.
I saw that.
Yeah, I had to rewatch it for an
really,
essay.
really good, right?
It's so good.
Like it's the best.
Yeah, I think things would have changed a bit if I had rewatched Moonlight for that. Mm-hmm. Anyways, let's get back on topic. Venom 3 came out this weekend. You did not have the pleasure of seeing it, but I saw it with my eyeballs.
Yes, you did.
And it was wonderful. I
Discuss it.
It actually wasn't wonderful.
Okay.
I'm sorry. So, really, the only silver lining to this film is the banter between Eddie and Venom.
It usually is.
It was a good time, and I appreciated it. They had some fun moments, and whenever they were on screen together, it was great. I could watch an hour and a half movie with them just bantering the whole time together. Mm-hmm. That would be a great Venom film. Mm-hmm. But sadly, there's so much more to this movie, and it kind of sucks. There are multiple characters that are just brought on to be just exposition dumpers, essentially. Chiwetel Ejiofor and Juno Temple play those characters, and it's so sad because they're really good actors.
Yeah.
And they just come in, and their whole point is just moving the plot forward. You also have Rhys Ifans, who, not connected at all to Kirk Connors from the Amazing Spider-Man movies, just plays a guy, like a hippie dad,
There's a hippie dad
who wants to see some aliens and play the ukulele in the back of his van.
Yeah, as one does.
Exactly, and that's Rhys Ifans in this film. Who else is in this? I mean, that's kind of it. And Mrs. Chen shows up. Venom and Mrs. Chen dance in Las Vegas.
I saw that in the trailer.
Yeah, it happens.
All right.
It's a thing. And just overall, it's just not great. It just, the balance between like the fun of Eddie and Venom does not fit with just the actual plot itself. The villain that they'd been hyping up, Noel, is in this movie for like 2 seconds.
Hey.
Not actually in like the final big battle or anything like that.
Really?
Like the only things that fight in this movie are Venom and like other symbiotes who like bond with people, and then like these dog monster bug things that Noel sends after Venom. Yeah. It's not great. And the ending.
Oh dear.
Did you hear about the ending?
I haven't heard about the ending.
It ends with like one of those farewell songs as Tom Hardy is in New York City, and then it like plays clips from older Venom movies. Like
I did hear about this.
Yeah, I can't remember what the song was, but it was just like the most cliche, not great thing you've like ever heard.
Okay.
It's really painful.
Sounds really silly.
Yeah, it's just it's silly and not great and painful. And those are my thoughts on Venom 3. Before we keep going with movies, I accidentally did jump over auction updates.
Yes.
Do you want to take away?
So, weirdly, the second round, the box office versus projections, was not close at all. I feel like usually that's the closer one, and it had been close after all of my movies came out because my slate pretty much in its entirety came out before yours. I finished with -3.6. You, Logan, finished with -8.1. Conclave made 6.6 million compared to the 5.5 projections, so that helped you. But Venom 3 only made $51 million compared to the average of 63. So it took you right back down to kind of where you had been.
Yeah.
So I win there.
I figured also that when I saw how well We Live in Time did, that helped you quite a bit, because I think that like really overshot projections as well.
Because they were so low. Average was 3.2, actual was 4.2.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I really want to highlight is the closest round we've ever had, which is round 1, the Letterboxd and IMDb scores.
Oh, okay. Oh, no.
I finished with 9.17. You finished with 9.15.
No! Oh, my God.
So I do win the auction again. But it was so close.
Because you thought, like, you made it sound like it actually might be a tie for a second.
I was ahead for a little bit, and then you closed the gap just based on, I guess, how movies were trending your way this weekend. No, that had me on my toes. That was very close.
Wait, have you updated Terrifier 3?
Yeah, I updated everything just now.
Okay, because I was going to say, I feel like Terrifier 3 has dropped a bit.
It did drop a little bit. I was ahead by like 0.09, I think, and now it's 0.02.
Wow.
This was narrow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad.
The placements, I guess, matter here.
Yeah, no, the placements I think are kind of like a thing.
Yeah.
I'm very interested though now how this auction's gonna go, where we get 7 movies.
Yeah. I feel like everything matters less. I don't know.
We'll see. All right. So let's jump back into the movies though from this weekend. We got Conclave. You saw Conclave more recently than me, so I want you to talk about it.
Okay, gang, I really, really enjoyed Conclave.
Me too.
It's intense. It's like this fun political thriller. All the performances pretty much are really, really great. The script is really fascinating because I I know nothing about this process. I don't know what it's like. I don't know what the structure or format of it is. And as someone who's like kind of into that stuff, it was just fun to watch. And it was fun seeing these characters conflict, but like they're it gotta be all like formal. They're the cardinals.
Yeah, they're men of the church.
No, it was fun. And I'm a little conflicted on the ending. I think, without spoiling it, I think the ending plays it as a sort of twist that undermines a lot of the dramatic tension that precedes it. But I think it didn't ruin the movie for me. It's shot beautifully, like a lot of the whites and reds, just like color-wise. It looks great.
Yeah, and the location itself, too, is just marvelous.
Very
like
primed for good
the marble bedrooms and whatnot, it was stunning.
Yeah, the score was really good. Hopefully it doesn't happen again where it just wins because it's this guy.
I mean, here's the thing, though.
Do you think it should win?
I think this is a much better score than All Quiet score. I think it's a lot less one note than All Quiet. I think it would totally be deserving of a win.
I think I like the All Quiet score more, but I like how the score is used here more. Like, I like the application of it.
The application of the score here, too, is awesome.
Yeah. I want to, like, check Gold Derby to see... Because now that Dune 2 is out of the running...
Yeah, I forgot that Dune 2
it's winning now. It's winning.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. I swear if Challengers isn't nominated, I will cry.
I forgot Dune 2 is, like, completely out of the running, though.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, I'm very curious if Challengers will get a nomination for the score.
Because I think now that a slot has opened up, it helps a lot.
It does help a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. I mean, I think a different movie though, like Here, could possibly even jump in for score or something.
Really?
Not Here. Sorry, yeah. Blitz.
Blitz is at 9 on Gold Derby right now.
Really? Okay, because Blitz is a Hans Zimmer score.
Yeah.
And now that you have the Dune 2 Hans Zimmer score falling out, maybe the Blitz Hans Zimmer score can step in.
Potentially.
I was mixing up Here and Blitz because they both come out this weekend, and I knew one of them had Hans Zimmer.
They're both a word.
They are also both one word.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did you think of Conclave?
I think it's one of the best movies of the year. It's right now it is my number 10 out of I think 124.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So
it's my number 15 out of 40 something.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I'm just a really big fan of it. I really enjoyed the intensity. The dialogue I thought was great. Really, all the acting was great. Ray Fiennes gives a great performance. Stanley Tucci, to me, might have been the biggest standout here.
This is a war, and you need to pick a side.
You have such a good Stanley Tucci voice. Oh, my God. But yeah, just really fun watch. And you wouldn't expect a movie about the election of a new pope to be like fun.
Yeah.
But it is. It worked so well, and I had an absolute blast.
I am going to spoil one moment.
Okay.
The vape hit, oh my God. Did you see that? It was like in the background of a shot.
Yes, I think I did see the vape hit. Like,
so funny.
It's in like the first like 15-ish minutes when all the Cardinals got there, and then one of them was hitting a vape. Yeah. That was very
I just
funny.
love how like catty and tea-loving these guys are.
Yeah, and just the way that this story kind of evolves, it's a little episodic.
Yeah.
Because it's just like it kind of moves from one problem to another problem to another problem and forgets about the previous problems once they have sort of mostly been resolved.
Yeah.
And these the new problems, like, they're there, but they don't come to the forefront until the film wants them to come to the forefront. So it is very much like a film, and you can feel that it's a film. It's not realistic in the sense that, like, chances are all of these things would be happening at once in real life, but the film very much structures it episodically, and I wonder if it would have been better off having everything happen at once and it just being complete chaos.
I feel like,
but that could have
given
also been
the
too much
setting
to
and who
follow.
these people are, I feel like complete chaos would have undermined the setting a little.
Maybe.
I feel like I liked it being a little more methodical in its structure. I don't know.
But that's just something that I noticed, and I still very much enjoyed like this film. Like I really like it.
Yeah.
But I do wonder if this was like the best approach. That's all.
Perhaps.
Yeah. But
we live in time.
Yes.
Yes. You go first.
I go first. Okay. I found this film to be a really interesting like film just because it very much hinges on this time gimmick that it presents. And you are either going to like the gimmick or you are not going to like the gimmick. And films like this, I think, are just interesting on their own because they are so reliant on one gimmick. And I almost feel like the gimmick takes a little away from the story because you see things happen, and then there's scenes where in the past where they're arguing about those things before they happen, and there's not as much tension because it's like, well, that thing already happened. But the gimmick also allows for you to sort of fall in love with these people in all aspects of their lives, and as the film keeps going, it streamlines into a more like narrative structure. And once it does, it really hit so hard for me. And the two lead performances, Andrew Garfield, Florence Pugh, they are both fantastic in their roles. They both just do a great job. Andrew Garfield, though, really, to me, just really blew me away. He's just so strong in this film and very reactionary. Florence Pugh's character is a lot more of an actionable character, and Florence does a great job at that. But I did find Andrew Garfield's character a bit more interesting because he is more reactionary and kind of has things happen to him, and then you have to like sit there and just watch how he reacts and like what he does. And I just found like that to be a lot more interesting. Like, I guess like an example that's not a spoiler is like how he gets hit by Florence Pugh's car.
Yeah.
You know, that's like very much revealed in the trailers and whatnot, so I don't think it's a spoiler. It comes in like half an hour or so through the movie. You get that sequence, maybe less than that. And, you know, it changes the course of his life, essentially. And, yeah, just overall a very moving film where I do have mixed feelings on the gimmick, but I would totally watch it again. I was sobbing by the end of it. Good times.
Good times. Fun, happy, sad times.
Yes.
Yes. I also really liked it. Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh are both amazing. They have such good chemistry with each other.
Oh my God, their chemistry was awesome.
Like, they are incredible just acting off each other. I really like the presentation of the gimmick, where I think a lesser filmmaker would have put like blank months/years later, blank months/years earlier.
Yeah, that's
and I like how it doesn't do that and kind of trusts the audience to piece together where we are, just kind of using context clues. And it makes the gimmick feel less gimmicky and more kind of legitimizes it as just a storytelling device rather than like the selling point.
Yeah. It almost feels like memories strung together.
Yes, very. Which I guess just based on the end is kind of what it is in a way. I thought a lot of it was like the romance, I think, is presented in a very relatable way, which helps grounds it even further. I vibed with it.
Me too.
I don't think I've thought about it a ton since I watched it. But it was, I mean, I saw it with my mom. It was one of those movies where you just kind of felt the feels.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a banger. Go see it.
I wish I saw this with Simona. I think this could have been a nice movie.
Did you see it alone?
I did.
Oh no, Logan, no.
I was sobbing. It was, It's like a mild ass type of movie too, where it's really about like just kind of enjoying the moments that you have.
Yes.
And I like movies like that.
Yeah.
All right, let's quickly talk about what's coming out this weekend, and then we need to jump into that auction.
Oh, yeah.
So this weekend, we got Here, the Robert Zemeckis, Tom Hanks film.
Yes.
Yes, I am seeing this.
Are you?
On tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm weirdly excited for it.
You're just curious to like see what it is?
Yeah, I'm morbidly curious to see this film.
Okay.
And I know the reviews right now aren't great.
No.
But I'm too curious about this movie to not want to see it. Blitz, on the other hand, I'm not as excited for.
Okay.
So that's one thing. Then there's also Juror Number 2, which we're not going to be able to see because it's only in 50 theaters. But
Yeah.
I am so excited for Juror Number 2 because, like, Clint Eastwood.
Yes.
Do you have any thoughts about any of these movies that you would like to
I
share?
feel like nothing too strong.
Yeah.
I kind of just want to get on to bigger and better things.
Like this auction?
Yeah.
All right. So
Where
then
we will be bidding on all three of them.
Yes. All three of those movies are a part of this auction, as well as many, many more.
Yes. Should we list them?
Yes, I can. I'll quickly list them. We got Here, Blitz, Juror Number 2, Honora, Heretic, Amelia Perez, A Real Pain, Red One, Christmas Eve at Miller's Point, Gladiator 2, Wicked, The Piano Lesson, and Moana 2.
Yes.
Yeah. I'd say one kind of like missing movie that we actually have on here is Netflix's Spellbound, which might not seem like a big deal to a lot of people, but it seems like they're like kind of push for best animated feature because Netflix usually has one of those. So
Yeah.
that's kind of one like absent type of film we have.
Are there only 13 here?
Oh, wait, I thought there were 14.
Oh my gosh, what?
Okay, so since we only had 13 movies when we checked, we have added Bird to the mix. This is Andrea Arnold's film, meaning that I have now, like, out of all of these I have seen, I think, like, wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've seen 3 of these.
I've seen 0 of them,
So,
which maybe is a good thing because I'm not biased.
yeah, that is
Maybe
good
that's a
point.
bad thing, though, because maybe I should be biased on the ones that deserve biasing.
But maybe my bias might be taken advantage of.
All right.
So-
Let's see.
We'll see how this goes. All right. So
Who's going first?
Rock, paper, scissors?
Yep.
Is this how we do it?
Yep.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. 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 Fuck.
There we go. Oh my God. We kept tying on
5
everything.
rounds.
Oh, you
It
counted?
was 5 rounds.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I won.
Okay.
I'm electing to go second.
Okay.
So let me just random number generator on Google real quick. Random number generator going to 14 and 10.
Christmas Eve at Miller's Point.
You get to go first.
Oh. Should you like explain what it is?
Sure, you
You
go
gonna do
for
that
it.
still?
Do you want to do it?
You can do it. You know more about all of these than me.
Oh, wait, let me look it up on Letterboxd then, because I
Course,
actually
course.
don't know a lot about this one. I really wanted to see it. I can, but then I couldn't find an open screening for it.
Should have kicked someone out.
Well, I honestly should have just rush lined it. Okay. All right, so Christmas Eve at Miller's Point is about this, like, just rambunctious extended family descending upon their small Long Island hometown for the holidays, where hijinks, generational squabbles, and family traditions ensue. It currently has a 3.1 on Letterboxd, but had a much higher score like from Cannes, and I guess it's just since gotten a lot lower. Michael Cera is
In
kind of
it.
the big star of this
Yes.
film. He's not like the top billed actor, but it's Michael Cera,
Yes.
and it looks like he plays a cop.
Yeah.
So that's
Coming
a thing.
full circle since he was not one of the cops in Superbad.
Nope.
Yeah. But now.
Now he's a cop.
Yeah. I'm going to pass.
You're gonna pass.
I'm going to pass.
I'm debating between passing and $1, personally. Because if I pass, then it goes away. But if I $1, I think I'm going to $1.
Okay. You can have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Would you have gone any more on it?
Nope.
Yep.
I just felt like, might as well.
Yeah.
Okay. We got 13 movies now. Let's random number generate. 11. Wicked.
Ooh.
This is a big one.
This is one of them.
I'm going first.
Yeah.
I'll go 20.
I'll go 25.
You'll go 25? Okay. I'll go 30.
This for the box office round is going to be a big one, I feel like.
Yeah, it's a big... I don't know if it's a big winner or a loser, though. I'm a little
You're
nervous.
at 30?
I'm at 30, yeah.
33.
Okay, I'll go 35.
You can have it.
Okay. I feel really good about this because of the opening reactions to Wicked.
Okay.
So, did you see them?
I did see them.
So, I'm not feeling bad about having this at 35.
Okay.
This is weird for me, though, because last time I'd had no movies at this point for a while.
Yeah.
And now I have movies.
Yeah.
Which is an odd feeling. Okay, I'm going to go just again because it kept giving me like high numbers. All right, 8.
A real pain.
This is an interesting one.
This is an interesting one. I'll put 10 on it to start.
Okay. I'll put 12.
I'll put 13.
13.
13.
Okay, I'll go 14.
I'll go 15.
Let's wait, we forgot to talk about it.
We did forget to talk about it.
We actually forgot to talk about it and Wicked.
Everyone knows what
Everyone
Wicked is.
knows what Wicked is. I figure, okay, so we don't need to talk about Wicked, but let's quickly talk about A Real Pain. Okay, so A Real Pain is mismatched cousins David and Benji reunite for a tour through Poland to honor their beloved grandmother. The adventure takes a turn when the pair's old tensions resurface against the backdrop of their family history. This is starring and directed by Jesse Eisenberg, who previously had a not great movie as his directorial debut. This seems to be a much better movie. It's a big Oscar contender. I think it's, I have it solidly, I think, as my number 6 for Best Picture right now. So I'm feeling really good about this movie's chances. Kieran Culkin is supposed to give just a monumental performance, and it has a 3.8 on Letterboxd.
All right.
So with that being said, I'm
at 15,
You're
I
at
think.
15?
Yeah.
I'll go to 18.
I'll go to 19.
I'll let you have it at 19.
Okay.
How much would you have gone for this?
I would have gone a good bit higher.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, Ethan is at 131 right now after
Yes.
A Real Pain, which
I consider a steal.
I should have let you go
Yeah.
higher.
I should have gone higher on Wicked. How high would you have gone for Wicked?
I would have gone quite a bit higher.
Like 50s,
Yeah,
60s?
I think 50s.
Really? Okay. Damn it. I really didn't want it.
You really didn't want Wicked?
I wanted it, but I'm being realistic here. I didn't think I was going to get all the things I wanted, and I feel like Wicked was one of the things that,
you were willing to miss on?
Yeah.
Fair. Well,
I feel like the box office round has just been so unreliable for,
Yeah.
what we think is going to do well.
no, but I felt good about Wicked for the Letterboxd round.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. This is one that you might not want to miss on. 11, Moana 2.
Moana 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't think we need the summary for Moana 2.
It's
Moana
the
2.
second Moana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you go first. I go first. I go first.
You go first.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to go $20 on
Go
Moana 2.
$20 on Moana 2. Ooh.
You're struggling at 20?
Bear with me. Bear with me.
Okay. We're bearing
I'm
with
running through all the possibilities.
you. Okay. You run through your possibilities. To my possible detriment,
Mm-hmm.
this is a movie derived from a TV show.
Huh?
Like, Moana 2 was supposed to be a Disney Plus show, and then they decided to make it a movie.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Really?
So, I get why one might be a little worried about Moana 2, but I feel like $20 is a good starting point.
I'm really struggling on this one.
Struggling on this
I
one?
did not think this was going to be where I struggle, but it is. Let me look something up.
Okay.
Let me do side research.
Jesus, you are really.
I still haven't lost an auction yet. It's not starting now.
I know, but we're gonna give you a good 10, 9, 8.
You can have it.
Okay. Wow.
How high would you have gone?
I thought this was a 50s movie too.
Really?
Yeah. It's Moana.
So
what? The first Moana has a 3.7 on Letterboxd. The second, and it has a 7.6 on IMDb. If we go to it's probably going to make $1 billion. Inside Out crushed box office projections. This is the next big Disney animated movie.
Maybe I just don't have the confidence in it that you do.
And it would dominate the fan poll.
I don't think so. I think Wicked is better for the fan poll than Moana 2.
Really?
Yeah. Which is fun that I'm saying because you have them both, but...
Yeah, but like still, I think that combination is lethal.
Really?
I don't think Gladiator 2...
The numbers will tell, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't think Gladiator 2 will like beat that because I'm guessing now you're like you're obviously gunning for Gladiator 2.
We'll see.
Like obviously you are gunning for Gladiator 2.
We'll see.
Okay. We'll see.
I should have gone higher on that.
All right. 6 Bird.
Bird.
You go first.
I go first. I'll put $1 on it.
I'll let you have it for $1.
All right.
How high would you have gone on Bird? Would you have gone to like 10?
Maybe. I don't know.
Really? Okay.
I don't know.
I
You're
feel
fascinated
so
by my
weird
strategy
just-
here.
I am fascinated.
Okay.
Well, I know you. I think I know your strategy. Your strategy is Anora, Heretic, Amelia Perez, Gladiator 2.
No, very much no, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, then no Heretic.
Okay,
And
then what I'm doing is clearly unknown to you.
Okay.
All right.
I guess we'll see.
Okay.
All right. Well, let me go to 9. All right, 7. Red 1.
I'm starting here.
No, I'm starting.
You're
here.
starting here.
I'm passing.
I'm also passing.
Okay. Good to know that we're passing on Red 1.
You're trying to tell me that Santa Claus has been kidnapped?
All right. 1 here.
I'm going first?
Yep.
I'll pass.
I'll also pass.
We're getting down to it.
We are getting down to it. Now we're down to 7. 7.
7.
Which is
I guess piano
Gladiator
lesson.
2. Or yes.
Yes.
The piano lesson.
Piano lesson. I'm starting here?
Yes.
I'll put $1 on it.
You'll put $1 on it. Okay. Let's actually talk about the piano lesson for a second. If we're actually going to bid on it.
Yeah.
A brother and sister's battle over a prized heirloom piano unleashes haunting truths about how the past is perceived and who defines a family legacy.
Fun.
This is a possible big Netflix Oscar contender, directed by Malcolm Washington, son of Denzel Washington, stars John David Washington, Daniel Deadwyler, and Samuel L. Jackson. I will put $2 on it.
I will put $3 on it.
I'll put 4.
I keep having to remind myself it's 7 movies, not 6.
Yeah, it's 7.
So you would still have 3 slots left.
Yep.
You're at 4?
Mm-hmm. I'm at 4. I think I'm gonna hit you with the 10.
I'll go $5.
All right, $6.
$7.
8. All right, we'll hit you back with the 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5.
We're at 8?
Yes.
9.
You can have it.
Okay.
How high were you willing to go?
Not too much higher.
Okay. All right, so now we both have 3 movies.
Yes.
Look at that.
All right.
I got Christmas Eve at Miller's Point, Wicked, and Moana 2. You got A Real Pain, Bird, and the piano lesson.
Yes.
I'm a little mad about how low I let you get A Real Pain for.
Yeah.
But
you got Wicked and Moana 2 for a combined barely over a third of your money.
Yeah. So I'm not that
If I lose,
mad.
that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have gone higher.
I should have.
You
I
should
didn't.
have gone
I
higher.
thought you were gonna try and let me have it, and I didn't really want it that bad.
I mean, I think that they're winning movies. Anyways,
All
Amelia Perez.
Amelia Perez, you're starting here.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
okay,
guess.
yeah.
Okay. I'm starting on Amelia Perez. Let me just get the summary for this real quick for everybody. This is an insane movie.
You're Mr. Amelia Perez.
I know. Rita, an underrated lawyer, working for a large law firm more interested in getting criminals out of jail than bringing them to justice, is hired by the leader of a criminal organization.
Swag.
Very subtle description on Letterboxd, which I love. It's a movie that deals a lot with like being transgender and kind of like how much transitioning changes you as a person. It's a very interesting film. It's a musical. I'm going to put $20 on it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm putting you in an interesting spot here. Amelia Perez at $20.
I'll put $21 on it.
We'll put $21 on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would put me at an even 100.
I'll put 22.
23.
24. Yeah, you keep thinking about it.
25.
I feel like you're willing to go higher on this and that you're being dramatic. I feel like if I said 30, you would say 31. So I'm going to test your will. I'm going to say 27.
You can have it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
How high were you willing? Like,
You're at 67 now?
yep. So were you trying to bait me into having it?
I was trying to bait you into having that.
Okay.
Yeah. I did want it, but I don't need it.
All right.
I feel like I'm going to lose this auction. I feel like that's where we're headed.
I mean, don't say that.
Nah, I feel like that's where we're
Don't
headed.
say that. All right. 4, Heretic.
Ooh.
You go first.
I go first?
You do.
10.
I'll go 12.
15.
Okay. Wait. Before we keep going, we do need to give the summary on
I
Heretic.
keep forgetting
We
to
do,
do
because
that.
this is intense.
Yeah.
2 young missionaries are forced to prove their faith when they knock on the wrong door and are greeted by a diabolical Mr. Reed, played by Hugh Grant, by the way, becoming ensnared in his deadly game of cat and mouse. These are Mormon missionaries, by the way.
Also, Topher Grace is in this, apparently.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Didn't know that.
I also did not know this, but
Yeah.
an interesting thing
Yeah.
that is happening in this movie. Topher Grace.
Yeah.
All right, well, we are at what, 15?
I'm at 15.
You are at 15. I will let you have it at 15.
Okay.
How
I'm
high,
fascinated by that.
how high are you willing to go?
I would have gone a little higher, but like I did not think you were going to let me have that for 15.
Well,
That's astounding.
I'm surprising you.
All right. So you are at 67. I am at 106. We both have 3 more slots to fill.
Gladiator 2.
Gladiator 2.
Here we are.
Here we are.
I go first.
You go first.
$30.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
1
Well,
second.
1 second. While he does his math, he's strategizing everybody. He's really thinking real hard about Gladiator 2 right now.
You said 30?
I said 30. Put $30 on Gladiator 2.
32.
35.
Oh. You said 35.
I said 35.
See, I don't like that.
Well, I said it. You are at 106. You have a lot of money left.
36.
36. 40.
That's evil. That's evil right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
See, I can't deal with that.
But you gotta make your choice. $40.
I am about to do something that is going to make or break the auction,
Okay.
and I'm going to let you have it.
I felt like I was in a very I felt like I had a lot of power there. I
Yeah.
felt like I was in a very win-win situation
Yeah.
because I had 2 strategies going on, which I might as well unveil because you
Either-
control the rest of the auction
Yeah.
now. I If you said 41, I was going to let you have it.
Okay.
And then pass on everything until Honora.
Okay.
And then bid all of my money on Honora.
Okay.
And if you did what you did, now I have Gladiator 2, Moana 2, and Wicked.
The thing is, you have all the biggest movies.
And Amelia Perez.
You have all the biggest movies of the month. That is not necessarily a good thing.
No. However, we were in this situation before with July.
Yeah.
But I do feel like all three of these movies seem to be more quality.
Okay. We'll see.
We will.
I definitely lose the audience poll if we go there.
Yeah.
I think that's been confirmed.
Well, Honora, though, is going to be a heavy hitter.
Yeah.
Honora's a heavy hitter, and you're getting Honora.
Yeah. And it has a
So-
4.3 on Letterboxd.
Yeah. You do have a very heavy hitter.
Yes.
That you're going to end up getting.
Yes.
All right. 1 to 3. Blitz.
Blitz. Whose turn? Your
It's
turn.
No, it's your turn.
Is it?
Because I put $20 on Gladiator, too.
That's right, you did. I mean, I'll pass.
You'll pass?
Yeah.
I'll put $1 on it.
I'll put $2 on it.
I'll put 3.
I'll put 26.
Okay, there you go. Okay. All right, you put 26
That
on
I did.
Blitz. Jeez. All right. We're down to 1 and 2. Honora,
It's your turn.
my turn.
It's your turn.
$26.
$27.
Okay. Now you have $53 left.
Yes.
Okay.
And that just leaves us with juror number 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Juror number 2.
And so,
Juror number 2, the new Clint Eastwood movie.
yeah, I guess I'll
Nicholas
be
Hoult.
putting 53 on that. And that's my slate.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I have Here and Red 1.
Yep. I'm so happy you have Red 1.
I can't believe I have Red 1.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right.
Best movie of ever, Red 1.
Watch Red 1 just be like a solid 3.0 on Letterboxd.
No. Very sorry. No.
But like, what if it is?
No.
I mean,
All right. Are we ranking this now?
look at like Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle. That was a 3.1.
Right, but that had a charming trailer.
Some would say that.
Are we going to defend the Red 1 trailer right now?
Some might say it's charming.
All right. Are we ranking our slates?
Yeah, let's do. We got to be quick with
Yeah.
this. We got a couple of minutes. I think people are waiting for this. Room
People are
outside right
definitely
now.
waiting. Yes.
So I have my 7. We start out with a Gladiator 2. Just I feel like that one is kind of just the most solid. Just in terms of it's going to do decent with box office. It's going to do decent with Letterboxd. Feel good about that. Moana 2. I feel like it could do worse with Letterboxd and IMDb, but it is Moana 2.
Yes.
And I think people will love it, and I think it'll do really well at the box office. Then I have Wicked. Even though Wicked had really good reviews, I'm just a little worried. I'm also worried about its box office because it is like a big musical, you know?
Yes.
So we'll see. Then I have Amelia Perez, Netflix, just safe bet. Has a decent 3.5 on Letterboxd right now, which will probably go up. Christmas Eve at Miller's Point, Red 1, and Here.
All right.
That is my 7.
That is your 7. I have Honora at 1 because of good critical yay. I have A Real Pain at 2 kind of for the same reason. I have Bird at 3 and The Piano Lesson at 4 because I need Heretic at 5 because I feel like given just A24, I don't want to put it super high because I feel like it might hurt me for box office. So that's that little chunk of 3. And then I got Juror number 2 at 6 because reasons, and Blitz at 7 because reasons.
Fair.
Yeah.
I feel like juror number. I would have put juror number 2 higher
Really?
personally, just because it's not going to be a box office movie.
Yeah. I don't know.
It feels safer, but
This is going to be the most
you.
fascinating auction to watch unfold.
I agree. 7 movies each is kind of absurd.
Yes.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I got most of the movies I wanted.
I got like half of the movies I wanted.
Like I wanted a Nora and I wanted a real pain. I didn't get either of those.
Mm-hmm.
I got everything else.
Okay.
So I feel good.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't get stuck with red one, so I'm happy.
That's fair. I did.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about that.
Uh-oh,
Anyways,
we've got snowmen.
we got to wrap up so that way I can ingest this episode and let the kind people who are waiting for us outside of this room right now record their own podcast.
Yes.
So thank you everybody for tuning into this episode of What the Film. We are so back. I stole that from The Big Picture.
Do do
But
do
we
do
are
do
so
do
back.
do 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 do. It's the what the film theme.
Good job.
Thank you.
I don't know what the film theme off the top of my head.
But it's your podcast.
I know.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.